Hi, my name's Dr. Dan. I want to take a quick moment to tell you about an exciting project that I've developed called the Fifth Chair. This project promises to be a thrilling journey and I'm really hoping you'll join me for the ride. But before I reveal what the project is and give you the opportunity to join me on a sensational expedition, let me give you some background as to how the project came about. For years now, I've been following the evolution of the modern TV talent show. TV talent shows have been around for decades. Some of you may be old enough to remember the American program Star Search from the 80s. But since the commencement of the 21st century, the TV talent show format has become a formidable force on our TV screens and in pop culture. It probably comes as no surprise that as a singing teacher I find these shows fascinating, both in their design and in how the wider public consume the programs. But with time, it's safe to say, I've become a little disillusioned about the overall benefits of these shows, and I no longer hold them in the same regard as I once did. For example, when I watched the first season of Australian Idol in 2003, I, like many, was excited by the notion of high-quality production forming a platform for the discovery of new Australian vocal talent. In one respect, I wasn't disappointed. Idol gave us Guy Sebastian, a young lad from Adelaide, who's gone on to do some excellent work. But as the seasons rolled on, I couldn't help but consider what impact these programs were having on the multitude of unsuccessful contestants. Without boring you with more backstory, it suffice to say that I stopped watching these programs in a dedicated fashion a number of years ago. And this is where the Fifth Chair project comes in. Many of my concerns about TV talent shows are filtered through my eyes and ears as a contemporary singing voice specialist. I've been a professional vocal performer since 1991 and I've been teaching contemporary singing for 17 years. So it stands to reason that perhaps I see and hear these programs differently to the general public. This was made really clear to me in 2012 when I made a comment on Facebook about the vocal health of the winner of the first season of The Voice Australia. And much to my surprise, I received a number of scathing responses from people on Facebook who suggested I didn't know what I was talking about. Ever since that fateful Facebook post, I've given a lot of thought and study to the phenomenon of TV talent shows. Last year I spoke at the International Congress of Voice Teachers on the subject, and in May 2014 I'll have an article published in the prestigious American Journal of Singing on the topic. My motive for mentioning these things is simply to qualify the positioning of the Fifth Chair project and the reason I feel qualified to embark on such a journey. So let's get to the point. What is the Fifth Chair project? As I stated earlier, I stopped watching entire seasons of the various TV talent shows a number of years ago. After declaring this fact to a friend recently, he kindly suggested that perhaps I needed to watch the programs in detail before making what he called sweeping comments. Whilst I disagree with his labelling of my comments as sweeping, I did take the point that it had been some time since I'd watched a full season of one of these shows. Challenge accepted. The Fifth Chair project is born. Put simply, the Fifth Chair project will be a video diary of my reflections, comments and thoughts about the entire third season of The Voice Australia. Yes, I'm going to watch each and every episode. It's my hope that the weekly videos will be a helpful insight into the way a professional singing teacher might view these programs. Now, before going any further, let's lay some ground rules. The videos are not going to be an opportunity for me to criticise or attack the singers. Whilst I intend on critiquing the voices, I will do so from the position of a supportive singing teacher who always wants the best for his students. Secondly, I want to conduct myself in a professional manner towards the other four judges. Each of the voice coaches on The Voice have had stellar careers and I intend to give them the respect that they deserve. Finally, the Fifth Chair project is not going to be a soapbox for antagonistic remarks angled against Channel 9, the television network broadcasting the show. Essentially, the Fifth Chair project is not going to be a playground for fruitless, unprofessional comments. Moreover, I want the Fifth Chair project to be an opportunity for us to learn why a singing teacher might be given to making certain comments about a voice and its performance. At times this will require honest assessment of what I hear and see, and though on occasion my comments might appear to be harsh, please understand that the comments will be made with the best of intentions, seeking the best developmental outcomes for each of the singers. Fundamentally, this is an educational endeavour, a journey of learning if you will. And I sincerely hope that you'll join me for the duration of the program season. If you'd like to get on board, you can do so a couple of ways. One way to stay in touch will be with the videos is to subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's a link on the bottom of the screen. But the best way to receive notification of each new video is to subscribe to my free email list. You can easily sign up on the homepage of my website, djarts.com.au. I've placed the link below this video. And while you're on my website, feel free to have a good look around. There's plenty of free stuff, including teaching videos and articles on voice care and singing. I'm really excited about the Fifth Chair project. I encourage you to tell all your friends about this introduction video by sharing it far and wide on any social media platform you see fit. Finally, I invite you to be an active contributor to the comments under each of the videos. You're not going to agree with everything I say, so make your voice heard. Let's open the lines of communication and learn from each other. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to you joining me for the Fifth Chair project over the next few months. All the best.